Hey, 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 what's poppin', people? You're back with me, Avril Johnson Williamson, and this is the What's Popping People Popcast, the space where real people bring real talk. No filters, no fluff, and definitely no fake vibes. Now, if you tuned in last week, we talked about what makes a fantastic workplace. This week, we're flipping that coin because it's time to talk about what's not fantastic, and that's the cost of keeping things fake. So grab your tea, your truth, or whatever fuels your vibe because we're about to pop off. So here's what's popping this week, people. Fake culture. Yeah, I said it. The real cost of fake culture. You know, that shiny, smiley workplace energy where everyone's fine, even when they're falling apart, where feedback sounds like fluff and everything's a hashtag about family, until you speak up about burnout. So let's be honest. Culture that looks flawless on camera can feel like emotional gaslighting when it's real. Or as I would say, let's keep it 100s. Fake culture looks good in a company video, but it feels like emotional gaslighting in real life. So here's the truth. Positivity without honesty is just performance. Smiles without safety are silence in disguise. And culture without care, that's just branding. So I gotta ask, are you building connection or are you managing appearances? Because if your people can't speak freely, your culture ain't thriving. It's pretending. All right, now that's what's poppin'. Now, let's get real. This is the real talk. We peel back the polish and talk about what really goes down behind the job titles. Let me take you somewhere personal. There was a time when I was doing all the right things, showing up, smiling, saying I'm good, even when I was falling apart inside. Or, said another way, even when I was barely holding it together as I was just tired. People kept saying, "You're so strong." And I believed them until one day I realized I wasn't strong. I was silent. I'd built a mask made of positivity. And that mask kept me from asking for help, from admitting that I was tired, and from being real. That's the thing about fake culture. It teaches us that struggle is failure, that vulnerability is weakness. But the moment I said, actually, I'm not okay, that's when the healing started. That's when my leadership shifted from performance to presence. And I see this everywhere. Leaders who say, we're like family, but don't care or don't create safety for real talk. Teams that celebrate wellness days but reward burnout. It's not malice, it's momentum. People just got used to pretending. So here's a truth drop. Real culture doesn't need perfection. It needs permission. Permission to be human. And if you're leading people, your greatest job isn't to protect the brand, it's to protect the being. That's the real talk. All right, it's time for the pop-off moment. And this one's gonna sting a bit. Ready? If your culture cannot handle honesty, it's not strong. It's shallow. You can't post about mental health awareness in May and ignore burnout in June. You can't say people first and silence the truth tellers because fake culture wins awards, but real culture wins people. Stop selling good vibes. Start building good values because people don't quit jobs. They quit pretending. And that's another real one, people. Thank you for vibing with me on the What's Popping People podcast. Here's your pop challenge for the week. Ask one person, how are you really? And when they answer, don't rush to fix it. Just listen. That's how real culture starts, not with slogans, but with space. And hey, if this episode hit home for you, Share it with your team or your boss, especially that one. Drop a bold review and make sure you subscribe. You don't want to miss what's popping next week. Until next time, stay real, stay kind, and always keep it popping.